when you get to New England as a quarterback, Tom Brady's up here, and he started down here, and every year it's built and built and built, and you better catch up really quick, or else you're not going to have a chance. So I think you catch up quickly on the offense, and then you learn how to attack a defense.
To be a great offensive player, especially a quarterback, is you have to know defensive football, and I think that's the one thing where they train their guys in New England. If you want to be great on offense, you got to be well versed in what the enemy is doing.
So much of their system is predicated on attacking a defense week in and week out. So you may call a play week 1 and not call it again until week 16. And I think when you have a system that's based on what defenses do and trying to attack that, I think you learn a lot about defense very quickly, because if you don't, you're not really sure why you're running a certain play. So, and obviously, having great coaching helps. I mean, you have, for me, I had Bill O'Brien, and then you have Coach Belichick there, who knows everything there is to know about defense, and he's giving his input. So it's just kind of the way it is there, and I've always tried to carry that with me wherever I've gone.
It's obvious that Brian has used that training and uses that to help him prepare and immerse himself into a game plan, and how he handles the week, and how he goes into the weekend. And you would assume that the time that Mallett was with Brady that rubbed off as well.
Talking about Ryan, first and foremost, I can honestly say it's the strongest arm I've ever seen. I mean, by far, in person, I've seen him throw football up close and personal. He has the strongest arm I've ever seen. I think for me, I guess winner, would be the thing I'd like to, think people recognize me by, because I think at the quarterback position, I think a lot of it gets made up about stats and yardage and touchdowns and things like that. But when it comes down to it, it's all about winning. And I think that was the one thing I learned from Tom Brady the most is, he had great stats, but there were games where we ran the ball 40 times and we won, and he didn't complain, he didn't care, he cared about the team and putting the team first and winning. And I think from the quarterback position, if you can do that, you always give your team a chance to win.
Sorry, what are some of the common threads you and Ryan might have learned from Bill O'Brien?
Oh, yeah, Billy, I don't think I'd be the player I am today without Billy. I think I've mentioned it before, when my time in New England, I remember him telling me, I don't really coach Tom Brady, I just kind of guide him in the right direction and game plan. And so I felt like I got the benefit of a lot of his extra coaching, whether it was fundamentals, learning defenses, things that he didn't have to spend time talking over with Tom. He spent the time, coaching with me, and it really helped me out as far as a quarterback in this league. So I think, Ryan, in the same sense, was there for 1 year with Billy before Billy went off to Penn State, and now with him again. So, Billy's a great coach, and I have all the respect in the world from him. And like I said, I wouldn't be the player I am today had I not been around him.
Ryan talked together